Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam
Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam
Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Amba Tvam Anusandadhami Bhagavad Gita Bhavadveshini. So that which was taught by Sri Krishna to Partha, which was incorporated in the Mahabharata by Vyasa, that Bhagavad Gita is like Mother, Amba. What was the nature of the Gita? What is the aim of Bhagavad Gita? To eradicate this samsara. Samsara is not outside, it is inside. Eradicate and give us the knowledge of Advaita, the nectar of immortality. So we will today start our discussion from verse number 31. Before that, as usual, we will chant verse numbers 24 to 30. So this we can do together since we have done it earlier last time. 24 means Sanjay Vacha. Have you found it, Bridget? Page number 14, chapter 1.
Chapter 1. English you talk.
Give me this. Take this. From here.
Thank you, Swami.
So we'll start from Sanjay Vacha. Together, please. Sanjay Vacha Eva Mukto Rishikesho Gudakeshena Bharata Senayorubhayor Madhye Sthapayitva Rathottamam Bhishma Drona Pramukata Sarvesham cha Mahikshitam Uvacha Partha Pashyaitan Samavetan Kuruniti Tatra Pashyat Sthitan Partha Pitrin Natha Pitamahan Acharyan Matulan Bhratrin Putran Pautran Sakhins Tatha Shashuran Suridaschaiva Senayorubhayorapi Tan Samiksha Sakaunteya Sarvan Bandhunavasthitan Kripaya Paraya Vishto Vishidan Idam Abravit. Arjuna Vacha Drishtvaimam Swajanam Krishna Yuyutsum Samupasthitam Sidanti Mama Gatrani Mukham Cha Parishusyati Vepathuscha Sharire Me Roma Harshascha Jayate Gandivam Sransate Hastat Tvakchaiva Paridayyate न च शक्नोम्यवस्थातुं भ्रमतीव च मे मनः. So we have seen last time Arjuna, with great enthusiasm, he told Krishna, take me in the middle. I want to see who dares to fight with me. But when he saw marshaled among both the armies, his uncles, grandfathers, teachers, maternal uncles, brothers, cousins, some grandsons, friends, brothers-in-law, then what happened? His Viveka Shakti, that is the power of discrimination, of discernment, which actually is the basis, should be the basis of our lives, it became overpowered. He was deluded. Why? Because of shoka. First ignorance came, delusion came, then shoka came. So we can say either delusion was the result of shoka or because of delusion the result came. The shoka came. So shoka means what? He was grieved when he saw that he is being asked to kill, he is asked to fight those whom he considered his own. My uncles, my brothers, my grandsons. So, in his deluded state, Arjuna starts giving his own interpretation of dharma or right and wrong. But problem is because he was giving it under attachment, under delusion, his interpretation was not correct. It was contradictory to what the scriptures tell us. Scriptures are the only guide. So, naturally, when a person being deluded starts interpreting what is right and wrong, then it won't lead to any good. Because his interpretation cannot be correct. So because of these two, shoka and moha, sorrow and delusion, there arose in him the desire, the terrible desire which leads to mahan anartha, means total ruin, total destruction. And what is that desire? To refrain from his own duty, to refrain from his swadharma. He was called upon to do duty, his duty, fight the evil people because he was a Kshatriya. Now he said, no, I cannot do this. So because of his deluded state, he doesn't seem to care whether the Kauravas, naturally if he doesn't fight, Kauravas will win. So he doesn't seem to care. He knows what will happen. If Kauravas win, they will destroy the society by their evil deeds and corrupt practices. But he doesn't care for anything now. He just wants that his relatives should be alive. That is all. That is all he is concerned about, nothing else. Just thinking of the destruction of his relatives brings in him a terrible reaction. We have seen. So, just to recapitulate, he says, "O Krishna, seeing these relatives and friends who have assembled here with the intention of fighting, what is happening? My limbs are becoming languid. I have no strength. My mouth is becoming dry. My body is trembling. There is horripilation. My bow is slipping from my hand. My skin is burning intensely. Moreover, I am not even able to stand firmly. See, my mind is whirling. I have become good for nothing because the reaction is terrible." And he says, "I see adverse omens. Nimittani cha pashyami. Viparitani." Viparit means opposite. So, nimittani cha pashyami viparitani Keshava. Krishna has many names. Here Arjuna uses the name Keshava. So first is, what does this word mean? And secondly, why does Arjuna address Krishna as Keshava at this moment? So see the wonderful interpretation. We can never even imagine without the help of the saints and sages who have commented on the Gita. So what does Keshava mean? Keshava padena Keshi adi dushta daitya nirvahanena sarvada bhaktan palayasi. That is the Sanskrit. So translation is Keshava padena. By the word Keshava is meant who? Keshi adi dushta daitya. Daitya means demons. Dushta means evil. And the demon whom he slayed, his name was Keshi. So Keshava is who, by slaying, by killing evil demons like Keshi, God, what does he do? Sarvada bhaktan palayasi. He maintains his devotees by killing these evildoers. He protects his devotees by killing them. Otherwise, if he doesn't destroy evil, the devotees will be destroyed because those evil demons will kill them. So Keshava is who? Keshava is one who, by killing demons like Keshi, bhaktan palayasi, means he protects his devotees. So Arjuna uses the word here Keshava. Why? Because he says, you are protecting your devotees. Now, mam api, me also, shok nivaranena palayishyasi. So now you are protecting your devotees. Mam eva, now I am also in the same condition because my sorrow is destroying me. So what are you? Please do. He is requesting. Do what? Shoka nivaranena. By removing my shoka, palayishyasi, you will protect me. Because you are Keshava, who protects his devotees by destroying evildoers. Now my shoka is an evil thing because it is destroying me. So you have to protect me also. Palayishyasi. So in Sanskrit, when we see this Shasi, it is generally future. Shasi or Shyami, like that. So aham karomi, I am doing. Aham karishyami means I will do. Aham akaravam, I had done. Maya kritam means done by me, that is passive voice. So these are just for information. So Arjuna is deeply concerned about the consequences of the war, and the mental stress which he is undergoing is being reflected in his body, because mind and body are very closely connected. If the mind is joyful, some reactions will be in the body. You will see a person smiling, cheerful. If there is a depression in the mind, you will see him morose, all these things that we all know. So now what Arjuna is saying is not correct. But what is our nature, ordinary human beings? Whenever we say, even if it is completely wrong, we always try to justify. If someone says this is wrong, no, you don't know. These are the reasons. So Arjuna also now, and when a person, in the world we see, when a person tries to justify too much, this means that inside his mind he also knows he is not correct. If a person 100% knows he is correct, he won't argue too much. So there is a true incident actually in this regard. Once Swami Vivekananda was lecturing in America. So he had practically everything at his fingertips, all the histories of the so many countries and all. He could never make a mistake practically. So he was telling something, and something he told about Spanish history, or most probably it was Spanish. He told some fact about Spanish history. One Spaniard was there. He told, no, Swamiji, it is not like that, it is like that. Swamiji even did not bother to answer him. He did not even bother to answer him. Next day that person came and apologized. No, Swamiji, I checked, you are correct. So when a person is correct in his heart of hearts, if he knows, he doesn't argue too much. But here we will see Arjuna will give a long justification. No, I should not fight. And he'll give so many reasons. So now we will see those reasons one by one. So first number 31. Sumiji, please take that Gita. 31, please repeat after me. This is a new verse. Yeah, please see page number 14-15. So verse number 31, please repeat after me, half shloka. Nimittani cha pashyami, viparitani keshava, na cha shreyo nupashyami, hatva swajanamahave. So this first line we have seen already. Nimittani cha pashyami viparitani keshava. I am seeing all evil omens. Nothing good will come of fighting. He is trying to tell Krishna. Then he says what? Na cha shreya anupashyami. Shreya means good. Pashyami means I see. So, na pashyami, I don't see. What do I don't see? Shreya. Shreya means any good. Doing what? Hatva, by killing. Again, this tva, always generally having done. By doing this. Kritva, having done something. Bhuktva, having eaten. So, hatva, by killing these people, who? Swajanam. See, again and again it is coming. Swajanam, my. Ahave means in battle. So Arjuna justifies that he should not fight. Why? He says, Krishna, I do not see any good in killing these people because they are my own. So why should I kill my own people without any reason? So, if you tell Arjuna, no, there is a reason. What? Suppose Krishna would have said, no, there is a reason why you will get victory, you will get Rajya, you will get your kingdom, you will be happy then. So, if assuming that Krishna may ask this one, he says of himself, what does he say? Next verse. Please repeat after me. Na kangshe vijayam Krishna, na cha rajyam sukhani cha, kim no rajyena Govinda, Kim bhogair jivite nava, Yesham arthe kangshitam no, Rajyam bhoga sukhani cha
Rajyam bhoga sukhani cha
ta ime vasthita yuddhe
ta ime vasita yuddhe
pranam styaktva dhanani cha.
pranam satya dhanani cha.
So we did two stanzas because they are connected actually. You cannot separate them. So now we will see what justification Arjuna is giving. So there is no use in fighting Krishna. He says, Krishna may say, why? You will get your kingdom back, you will be happy. He says, na kankshe. In answer he says, na kankshe. Abhikanksha means desiring. So I have no desire. Of what? Vijayam. I don't desire victory. Nacha rajyam. I don't desire kingdom. Nacha sukhani. Cha means and. I also don't want sukha. So I want nothing. So now what is happening here? What is being shown in the Gita? That all the signs of sorrow, of shoka, have appeared in Arjuna. And that shoka is an obstacle to right understanding. And that without right understanding, there won't be right action. Actions come from here, no, and not themselves. First thought, then action. If the thought is wrong, how can the action be correct? So his sorrow has destroyed his understanding. Because of his understanding is destroyed, he is giving justifications from his improper action, not doing his duty. So contrary understanding. So that is why he says, Anupashyami. Anu means after long consideration, I don't see any Shreya, any good. Shreya means what? Now, according to scriptures, it can be of two types. If some good is coming to us, it can be of two types. What are those types? Drishta, that which is seen, and adrishta, that which is not seen. So drishta means, of course, you go to a shop, you give some money, you purchase ice cream. So it is drishta, you can see immediately. But if you do some good works, you will not see the result immediately. Nobody knows when it will come. All those Vedic yajna, so they are sometimes done to go to heaven. Now you can go to heaven only after you die. So the results you cannot see now. Results should only come after you die. Some yajnas are for having rain. Some yajnas are for having sun. So those you cannot see it immediately. When it will happen, nobody knows. So drishta and adrishta. So Arjuna says, I don't see any type of gain here. Either drishta or adrishta. By killing these people who are my own people. Why does he not see any gain? Now I ask you to concentrate, because this is a very intricate analysis. So in the scriptures, what it is said, gain can be adrishta also, going to heaven also. So in the scriptures, what it is said, that if suppose two armies are fighting, so who will gain what? It is your duty, no? You are doing your duty if you are fighting evil persons, if you are a Kshatriya. So what is the result? It is stated in the scriptures. So the ultimate goal of human being is attaining God, or going to a divine sphere. So who can go there? Scriptures have to say that do this and this, you will go there. Otherwise, how will we know? So what does the scripture say? Dvavimau Purushau Loke. Two types of persons. Surya Mandala Bhedina, who go beyond the Surya Mandala, the solar orb. Now, going beyond the solar orb means attaining the highest, attaining God. Two types of persons attain God. Who? One is Parivradya Yoga Yukta, one who is always engaged in yoga. The sannyasi who is always engaged in yoga, not in bhoga, he will go. And another type of person will go. Who? Rane cha abhimukho hata. Rane, in battle, who bravely faces the enemy and is killed. He will attain the highest goal. If he dies while doing his duty, he will attain the highest goal. So Arjuna says what? See Krishna, two types of people only go to God. One is the yogi, and one is the person who is killed in battle. Nowhere it is said that one who is killing, he will go. See the point? Nothing is told in the scriptures that one who kills in battle, killer will only have sin. So why are you telling me to fight this battle? And again, Swajana. So he says, even killing strangers will not produce any good, because the scriptures are not saying that. So if I kill my own people, then it will be more evil. No. If you kill a stranger, that is okay, but if someone kills his own brother, the whole world will condemn him. And ahave. Ahave means battle. In battle. So Arjuna says, scriptures say that I won't attain any higher state. So adrishta phala is not there. But drishta phala may be there. What? We have seen, rajya you will get, power you will get, pleasure you will get. So Arjuna says, I don't desire this. Na kamshe vijayam, rajyam or sukha. Naturally, a person will work when he desires something, no? Only a yogi will do without any desire. He is doing for God. But people like us, ordinary people, will do something only if we desire something. It is natural. All our actions, there is no action without desire. Unless you are a spiritual aspirant. Only a person who is hungry, he will cook food. Is it not? So, now Arjuna says, I don't want those things which will be gained by this war. What will be gained? Rajya, victory, happiness. I don't want such type of happiness. So Arjuna is trying to show that he is a very great soul. He doesn't want anything. If a person has this kind of vairagya, then he becomes a yogi. So Arjuna is telling, I have no desire for all this. So why are you asking me to fight? And then he says, we have already chanted, again just repeat the half the verse please. Kim no rajyena Govinda,
Kim no rajyena Govinda,
Kim bhogair jivitena va.
Kim bhogai jivitena va.
So Kim, what? Rajyena. What need? He is repeating the same thing. What need do we have of a kingdom? Kim bhogai. What need do I have of bhoga? Enjoying this or that. And jivitena va. Jivita means life. or even of life. He says, I don't even want to live. You are talking about these things. I've got so much vairagya that even the desire to live is not there. So, after saying this, Krishna could have said, okay, you don't want Rajya, Vijaya, Sukha, etc. But now the conches have been blown, Shankhanad, done. So there will be war. Now, if you don't kill them, they will kill you. So at least fight to stay alive. In answer, Arjuna is telling, no, I don't want to stay alive also. Kim jivite nava? What will I gain by even being alive? So what Arjuna wants to say is, we stayed so many years in a forest. They had 12 years vanavasa, exile. So Arjuna wants to argue, he is arguing what? See, we had spent 12 years in vanavasa. If we had wanted, we could have marshaled an army there. And we could have waged a war and killed all these people. We had that power. But people would have blamed us, saying that, see, they have adopted the path of adharma. They had played, they had lost, they were supposed to go to Vanvasa. They did not keep their word. They, in turn, waged a war unfairly and killed these people. Is it not? That is why we did not do. So if you are asking me to do the same thing again, then what's the use? Now also, if we kill, people will tell me what? See, this great Arjuna, he killed his own people due to greed, for Rajya, for victory. Nobody will respect us. And if there is disrespect, death is better. If we don't gain the respect of anybody because of our evil actions, stupid actions, then what is the use of living? Suppose, generally what happens? A person, if he does something wrong, goes to prison or etc., when he comes out, he doesn't gain the respect of any people. In English it is called ex-con. Ex-con means ex-convict. On many times they have great difficulty in finding a job. So it is better to die than live like that. So Arjuna says, if I kill them now, people will blame me. I will lose the respect. See, this fellow, because of greed, he is killing them. But on the other hand, see his argument. Deluded mind, what sort of argument he gives? He sees argument. He says, if we let them kill us, then people will praise us, saying that even though the Pandavas had the capacity to win, they preferred to die rather than kill their own people. So problem is, Arjuna is only seeing one thing. My people, my people. He is not seeing anything else. So now he thinks it is better if the Kauravas kill them rather than fight. So I don't want to fight. Not for victory, not for kingdom, not for pleasure, not even to live. Na kankshe nachar kimno rajyena Govinda. Now see the analysis. I mean, we have seen Keshava. What does it mean? Why does Arjun refer to Krishna as Keshava? Now see Govinda. What does Govinda mean? We have all heard this word, but we don't know what does it mean. So, as usual, I will first tell in Sanskrit, then I will translate. So, Govinda word, from where does it come? Ga. Gaha mana pradhanani indriyani. Mana pradhanani indriyani means ga. Indriya, and mana is the chief indriya. According to one school, mana is an indriya, another school mana is not, but we did not go into all these details. So mana pradhanani indriyani ga tesham vinda pravartayita chetayita va Govinda. So ga means our mind and sense organs. Tesham pravartayita. Now, when I see some food and I am hungry, I go, I walk, I eat the food. So what is happening? My indriyas are working, but indriyas don't work of themselves. Nothing can work of themselves. Something is impelling them, no? Some power is there. Without starting the motor, how will you start the car? The car won't move. So power is there. So whenever we are thinking, doing any movement, thinking is also an activity. There has to be some power behind that. And if something has to have power, it must be conscious. This chair cannot move another chair because both are unconscious. So he is telling, you are Govinda. Govinda means what? One who sense, mind and sense organs pravartayita, who impels them. Because you are the power of consciousness inside. So you are impelling, you are the force behind our mental activity and physical activity. So ga means mind and sense organs, one who presides over them, adhisthata, who impels them, pravartayita, is Govinda, means God, Atma. So this means what? Why is he using the word Govinda here? He wants to say, you are Govinda, means you are the Antaryami. You know everything. You know my innermost thoughts. So you also know that I don't want anything. Na rajyam, na sukha, na vijay. So you know I don't want anything. So why are you asking me to fight? Another meaning of Govinda is there. That is in the Mahabharata. What is the meaning? Deva Deva Kshiti Gatva Krishna Drishtva Mudanvita Govinda Itita Hi Uktva Yabhya Shichat Purandara. So what happened was, in Vraja people used to worship Indra when Krishna was a young boy. So Krishna said, no, stop this worship. Worship Govardhan. Indra became angry. All terrible floods, this lightning. But he lifted the whole Govardhana. Then Indra recognized that he is God. He is not an ordinary person. So what happened? Indra came and when he saw Krishna holding up the Govardhan, then he gave the name Govinda to Krishna. So another interpretation. So now coming back to Arjuna, apparently, what we see, apparently, Arjuna is filled with Vairagya. He doesn't want anything. Kingdom, happiness, etc. But is this really Vairagya? If it is Vairagya, then he should not be told to fight. Then Krishna is doing something wrong. Vairagya is the ultimate aim of man. Without Vairagya, nobody can attain God. Nobody can attain spiritual development without renunciation. So Arjuna is talking as if he has great renunciation, but is it genuine renunciation? Most probably not. Why? Genuine Vairagya happens in this way. First, knowledge. Knowledge means we read in the books. Everything is for 2 days. Nothing will remain in this world. Nothing is certain. People come and go. You cannot be happy all the time. If you search after happiness, you have to accept misery also. All these we read, we gain knowledge. Then what do? If we are ready, we start discriminating. No, then I should give up what is unreal, what will not give me ultimate happiness. This is called Viveka, discrimination. And this Viveka gives rise to Vairagya. So I know this is bad. There is a food given very tasty, but I know it contains poison. Apparently it is very good, but it will lead to my death. So first I do Viveka. What? No, it looks good, but if I eat it, I am gone. So it leads to what? Renunciation. I won't have that. Is it? That is the steps. So here also spiritual aspirant discriminates. Oh, these worldly pleasures are very good on the top. Ultimately, they will not stay and they will lead to my destruction. So what does he do? Gives them up. That is Vairagya. So this is how genuine Vairagya arises. But there is another type of Vairagya, what sometimes we have. What is that Vairagya? Sri Ramakrishna says, Shmashan Vairagya. Somebody dies, we weep and wah, we ring up everybody, so and so has died, I'm feeling so sad, wah. Then, after 10 days, we go to beauty parlor, we switch on the Netflix. So means what? It is all nonsense, it is all hypocrisy. Nothing is happening to us. We are same persons, going about in search of this or that. So this is called Shmashana. Shmashana means when we go to a cremation ground, we see people are dying, we think, oh, everything will finish one day. What is the use of all this? Then coming home, we forget everything in 2 minutes. So it doesn't stay, it is not genuine. Because it has not come in this way. It has not come through knowledge, discrimination and sadhana. Another name for this kind of Vairagya, Sri Ramakrishna used to say, Markat. Markat means monkey. Monkey doesn't stay at one place. One branch to one branch, it cannot stay still. So this type of Vairagya also, it comes and goes. What is the example of this type of Vairagya? Sri Ramakrishna says, a person left his home. He wrote a letter, I don't like anybody, anything.
Get a job.
Yeah, I am going. So all the people in the house were, oh my God, he will become a monk, etc., etc. After 1 week, they get a letter that I am in Kashi, I got a job here. So don't worry about me, I am okay. Means what? Just an emotion. Emotion came, it went. Because it did not come through regular means and sadhana. It takes a long time to get genuine Vairagya. Those who have it in the present birth, they have performed many austerities, punya karma in their previous birth. It doesn't come in one day. But here it is coming suddenly in Arjuna, in one moment. Just 5 minutes ago, he was telling Krishna, take me to the midst of the battle. Suddenly Vairagya is coming like that. This means what? It is not genuine. So what is real renunciation like? If real renunciation arises, what will we feel? What will be a man's feeling? I will quote from Swami Vimohananda. Vimohananda ji was a very great soul, disciple of Holy Mother, and he had served Swami Vivekananda for many years. So he wrote an article on renunciation. I will just quote a small portion. That if the renunciation is genuine, how will a person feel? Oh, the sweet sounds, that divine idea in the imaginations of man. That noble theme of sages, that divine voice which comes as a gentle tap to rouse the sleeping person from gloom, that is renunciation. It will arise, it will rouse us from this Moha Nidra, night of delusion. Then that healing balm which cures the deep sores of accumulated impurities. We have all the impurities are there, but Vairagya will remove that. That blissful relief and ease. A person who has Vairagya will feel, peace. I am not disturbed by all these desires. That one essence which pervades through all the truths, that one goal through which to reach perfection. That is the only goal. The keynote of all religious thought and life. That is the keynote. Without renunciation, zero. What is that but perfect renunciation? Renunciation is the fountain rock on which to build the edifice of spiritual realization, spiritual life. It is the fountainhead of peace and repose, the mighty power that keeps the universe from falling apart. The universe is kept apart only by renunciation. If everybody becomes mad after enjoyment, it will finish the universe. You can see what is happening in the neighboring country. What is happening? This same thing is happening. Powerful people, they have gone mad after selfish ends, and the whole country is falling apart within 2 weeks. See the power, destructive power of enjoyment. So real renunciation will give strength and peace. See Swami Vivekananda's life. See disciples of Sri Ramakrishna's life. They were not afraid even of death. This is the only reason. So real renunciation will give strength. And here Arjuna, the opposite thing is seen. He cannot even stand up. His hand is shaking, body is trembling, his bow is falling from his hands. Can that be a result of renunciation? That can only be the result of attachment. All our sorrow, suffering, this is the only cause. No use blaming Prime Minister, President, wife, children, no use. This is the cause. Cause is inside. So, having said that, O Govinda, what do we need? A kingdom. For what do we need enjoyment? Why do we need even to live? So why should I kill all these people? So he says, another argument he gives. One argument we have seen, that in the scriptures it is only mentioned that one who is killed will go to heaven, not one who kills. And some other arguments we have seen. Now he gives another argument, that I don't need this kingdom. Why? He gives the reason. So, please repeat after me. Yesham arthe kangshitam no.
Yesham arthe kangshitam no.
Rajyam bhoga sukhani cha.
Rajyam bhoga sukhani cha.
Ta ime vasthita yuddhe.
Ta ime vasthita yuddhe.
Pranang styaktva dhanani cha.
Pranam satya dhanani cha.
Tyaktva, again, as I just said now, tva means having done something. That is tva. Bhuktva, having eaten. Gatva, having gone. So here he says Tyaktva, having given up. So another reason why I don't want this kingdom, etc. What is that? He said, Yesham arthe. For whom? Rajyam bhoga sukha nicha. A person wants something. If he is a good person, he will want something for somebody. I mean, for his family, suppose he does something. For his friends, he does something. So he says, I don't want all these enjoyments, kingdom, etc. Why? Because Yesham, those relatives and friends, arthe, for whose sake kingdom is desired by us, they themselves, ime avasthita, they are standing here, yuddhe, they are standing in front of me to fight me. And they are standing here means they know me, that nobody can win against Arjuna. So they are standing here how? Pranans tyaktva. Now they are not standing giving up their prana, giving up their life, because then they will be dead. So what does pranans tyaktva mean? It means giving up all hope of living. All the Kauravas knew the greatness of Arjuna. Single-handedly he had defeated them when they had stolen the cows. So they knew. So now Arjuna is telling, so one good thing of Arjuna you see, what Duryodhana says in the beginning of the Gita, he says, see all these people, they are standing there, they are giving up their life for me. That is the ultimate selfishness. But here Arjuna was after all a great person, a devotee. So see how unselfish he is. He says, if I wanted the kingdom and enjoyment, I wanted only for them, my relatives. But they are standing in front of me to be killed. So after killing them, even if I get the kingdom, what use is it to me? So see the unselfishness of the person. He is not fighting for himself. He says, I am only fighting for my own people. But they won't be alive. So what use is enjoyment? So those for whom kingdom, enjoyment, pleasure are desired by us, they are standing in front of me, risking their life and wealth also, risking their everything. Pranams taktva. So having given up their life, they have not given up yet, but they are sure to die. So they have given up all hope of living and come to fight. So, what is the use? What is the motive power for me to fight? Because for those whom I desire this kingdom, etc., they are standing in front of me waiting to be killed. So, even if I get the kingdom, I will only be alone, I will be alive. Maybe some others, my Pandavas, brothers. What will we do with this kind of kingdom? So who are these people whom he considers his own and who are standing before them? This is a very short verse. We will do this and finish today. Please repeat after me. So he has said, those people for whom I want these, they are standing in front of me. Who are those people? He again says, he has said before, he is saying again. Acharya pitara putras tathaiva cha pitamaha matula shvashura pautra
Matula, Shashura, Putra,
Shyala Sambandhinastatha.
Shala, Sambandhinastata.
So these are the people he considers his own. Who? Acharya, teachers, Pitara, uncles, Putra, sons, Pitamaha, grandfathers, Matula, maternal uncles, Shwashura, father-in-law, Pautra, grandsons, Shyala, brothers-in-law, and Sambandhina, relatives. So he says, they are my own people. First argument he gives, I will go to hell killing them. Secondly, he says, suppose that does not happen. I gain victory, I have all the pleasures I can enjoy, I have the kingdom, but who will remain? I don't want this for myself. If I want victory, kingdom, I want only for others, my own people. If a person has a family, so even if he is given all the enjoyments of the world, but he is told that you will never see your family again. So he says, what will I do with all that? I live for my family, is it not? So here also Arjuna is telling the same thing. I am doing this for my own people. If they are not there with me to enjoy the kingdom, to enjoy the victory, to rejoice, then what is the use of this war for me? So then he will, next time he will see, then he says, no, I cannot fight. So much so, now I have decided, even if these people kill me, I am not going to fight. So this is, there are many arguments which he will give, you will see step by step. So I think you have had enough for this session. So let us end here. So this is, we have just, I could not even finish more than 2 or 3 verses. Because if you go deep, so much is there in each verse. So when people read the whole translation and they say that I have read the Gita, and now many videos are there in YouTube. Half an hour Gita. Finish. Absolutely. So we can understand what those things are like. So let us stop. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ram Krishna